When grown-ups talk about how to manage children's behavior, especially behavior that they don't like, you often hear words like rewards and consequences. Many people were raised using strategies that were designed to motivate children to follow the rules and behave the way that adults expect them to. Now, when these approaches work, it's great for everyone, but sometimes they don't work, and then grown-ups often feel stuck. You might be interested to know that there are other ways to think about children's behavior, and different thinking often leads to different strategies. In this video series, I'm going to introduce you to something we call the grocery cart model. The grocery cart is a tool that I use to help grown-ups, like parents and teachers, think differently about their children's behavior and to make choices about how they respond. Mostly, the grocery cart helps us to think more specifically about the impact of life's demands and how we can make changes to promote success through a more balanced lifestyle. Let's start by talking about mental energy and how kids spend their energy during the day, and what happens if we use up all of a kid's mental energy and they have none left. Okay, after a good night's sleep, all kids wake up in the morning with a certain amount of mental energy to spend. Let's pick a number. We'll call it $5 of mental energy. Now, this mental energy is the only energy that kids are going to get to spend for the entire day. $5 is all that they'll have to spend from the time they wake up in the morning until the time they go to bed at night. Depending on what happens in the morning before school, a kid might go to school with less than $5. And depending on what happens at school, a kid can go home with no money for the rest of the day. So, what do kids have to spend their mental energy on anyways? Well, everything they do during the day has a cost. Some things are cheap and some are expensive. And everything they do goes into the same cart. Here's the issue. If a kid shows up at the checkout and the cashier tells him that he has $25 of groceries in his cart, but he only has $5 in his wallet, something's going to happen. Now, that kid could get frustrated or embarrassed or confused or anxious. He might run out of the store, he might yell at the cashier, he might cry. It doesn't really matter because they're all signals of exactly the same thing. He has $25 of groceries in his cart and $5 in his wallet, and he doesn't know how to solve the problem. This is a budget issue. As parents and educators, we can plan to spend kids $5 any way we want. We can give them any work that we want. But if the demands on mental energy exceed $5, then we ought to know what's going to happen next. If we're going to balance the budget, then we need to start by figuring out what we really need in the cart and how much the kid can afford at any given time. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button or subscribe, and please share. To continue learning about the grocery cart model, check out the next video in the series.